Here we are again, boys and girls. It's a Sunday night, Sunday the 3rd of May 2020. Welcome along to tonight's Sunday Bingo session, coming to you live from the Bracknell Television Centre here in Royal Berkshire, just down the road from Windsor Castle, my darling. Yes, not many people visiting there at the moment. That's where she is. I can't think where she is, actually, the Queen at the moment. I don't know where she is. What a miserable, dreary old day it's been today. Isn't it? Weather-wise, awful. Awful. The entire day has like been overcast and a little bit chilly, I have to say. But the heating's off now. The heating is now off until January. We can't afford to put heating on, dear. Good God. I've had to furlough British Gas, or whoever it is supplies my gas, South Eastern Electric. Oh, that all became very complicated years ago, didn't it? Do you remember that? When they decided that everyone else could supply everything. And so, you know, where you would go to British Gas for your gas and Southern Electricity for your electricity. Oh, no, not now. Now the electric people supply you with the gas. And the gas people supply you with the electricity. I get very confused here. Every year I'm on there. Don't worry about that. Trying to get the best deal. We don't hang around it. You get nothing for loyalty. Not in this game, my love. You get nothing for loyalty at all. It's awful. I'm sorry, my picture, the advertising picture for the show today, seems to have cut the top of my head off. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I feel like I'm only half the man I used to be tonight, gang. So I have no idea. I'll fix that when the recording goes back up later. But it was half, just, you can't see my eyes, which is probably a good thing because you'd probably be hypnotised by the beauty that sits here before you today. I think so. Well, as you can see, as I say, a bit of chilly there. I did some hoovering. That kept me warm this morning. Did the mass from a church just down the road there. Broadcast that for everyone to watch, and that's it. Just before I came upstairs tonight, I was listening to some music on my Amazon device. I have now worked it. I'm so happy with myself. I've been very clever today. Very clever. I have now worked out how to have the same tune playing in all three speakers in the house. The one in the bedroom, the one in the kitchen, and the one in the living room. Marvellous. And it's all synchronised. How do they do that? Isn't it clever? You think that's clever? Years ago, when I was a little boy, I had speakers all over the place. When I was when I was at living with my mum and dad in Roehampton, I had speakers in the bedroom, in the kitchen, and the living room. But in those days, you had to run a wire to each speaker. All these wires were coming out my bedroom. Mum would say, "What are you doing now?" "I'm just putting another speaker in, Mum. We don't want speakers everywhere." I wouldn't listen to that. Just carry on doing it. Another speaker in the living room. All wires coming out. And even we had a flat when I was married for a short while in Battersea. We had speakers in all the rooms, you know, connected to some sort of hi-fi thing in the bedroom, in the living room. There was speakers in the living room, in the bedroom. I think we had them in the kitchen as well. Speakers everywhere and wires coming out. Not anymore. You just plug them in. How clever is that? Do you think that's clever? These little Amazon devices. I've got two in this house. I've got not only that, I can get them to play at the caravan at the same time as well. How is that possible? So in here, I've got two of the cheap little flat Amazon Echoes and an Amazon Show thing that's in the living room with the screen on, right? I think that's amazing. And I can say, I use the word that we try not to mention here because people get, "Oh, you set off my Amazon now. Oh, I can't cope. I've got anxiety. You've set off my Amazon." People start moaning, don't they? They got nothing better to do. It's probably people have moaned in on here already. I haven't even looked at the chat box yet. Irrelevant. There's probably one. No doubt Mick Davenport has already found something to complain about this evening. He always does. He sits there waiting for the show. Even from the moment it starts, he's looking at that screen for something that's not right. I wouldn't be surprised if I look up the chat box in a minute and find out that he's mentioned that I missed half my head off the picture. Anyway, so I can play the same music everywhere, right, in here. Okay, not only can I do it in here, I can also have the same tune playing in all my speakers, not only here, but the two little cheap Amazon things I've got down at up at the caravan. My sister goes in, and when I've spotted my sister, because I've got a camera, if my sister goes over to the caravan, which she can't do at the moment, but if she goes over there, right, And I wait till she's in there and I start playing some music. And she, where's that coming from? She usually have great niece Evie with her. You know, checking up on the caravan. Where's that coming from? I've set it off from up here. Not only that, my Amazon show thing in the living room, right? If someone appears on either the security camera here, the ones here at the house, because I've got, surrounded by cameras, dear. So I can't be on enough screens, can I? Go on, be honest. I can't be on enough screens at the same time. I'm very happy if the police contacted me and said, "Oh, Mr. Reardon, hello to you. We'd like to put up some more security cameras along your road, where speed cameras, things. Would you be? Oh yeah, please, as many as possible. Point them all towards me. Very, very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Thank you very, very much." More cameras, the better. Anyway, so as soon as someone comes into view, either here or at the caravan, because I've got oh yes, there are cameras everywhere, dear. Got camera there as well, right? It comes straight on my screen. I don't even have to ask it. It just says, it'll either say, someone is at the front door. And miraculously, a picture comes up on my Amazon show showing me the said person. It's not usually anyone very nice, you know. Don't get sort of a lad come across, you know, sort of about 35 years old with tattoos doing the windows. Oh, yes, there is one, actually. He does the windows. And I just think it's so clever. And the same with the garden. Like the same with the caravan. Now, that's called garden camera, okay? There is someone at your garden. It doesn't say in. It says at your garden, it says. There is someone at your garden, and then you look over, and there's a picture of the outside of the caravan. And if it's nighttime, all the little fairy lights that light it up. We like cameras and fairy lights. That's my entire life. You know, that is my entire life, cameras and fairy lights. I've had my hair cut as well. I think that's a pretty good job, that one. This is the best one I've done so far. I hate doing it. I've got the bzz, bzz, bzz thing. Right, I'm now going to do a twirl. Just imagine you're watching Anthea Redfern. Oh, we don't know who Anthea Redfern is. We weren't born then. Well, you don't know what you missed by being a child in the 1970s. It was fabulous. Excuse me, can I just blow my nose? I'm now going to do a twirl. And you can see how my haircut went. You ready? And I'll tell you how I do it. I'm going to let you into our little secret today. I am going to reveal the secret to this fantastic haircut. First of all, I'm going to come down to you. There you go. Okay. There you go. Notice how the shorter the hair, the less obvious the bald spot is. You ready? Here we go. Okay, there we are. And now I'm going to do the twirl. We need a little bit of a music for a twirl. Do we need a little bit of music for a twirl? What can I use for that? Let's use this one. Not bad, is it? Do you know how I did it? What I did, I thought I was going to have to do it so that everyone could see it. But I noticed on my Facebook Live, you know that thing you bring up on your, for the peasants, dear. The peasants broadcasting on Facebook Live. I mean, what are they like, dear? No, these are the proper, this is how to do it. YouTube, dear, YouTube. Facebook Live. I mean, what is that, dear? For amateur chat box type people. Facebook Live for professionals like myself, Mix Mowers, Martin Butler, Roy the Boy. YouTubers, darling. YouTubers do that. Stream kings and queens. You decide what type I am, my love. Okay, what I did is I had the Facebook Live thing on my phone, but I didn't realise you could set it so that only you can see it on another device. So I put that behind me on my tripod. Have you got one of a tripod? You like a tripod? Put that behind me on the tripod like that. And in front of me, I had the mini iPad on and I went to my page and there I was. The only thing is there's like about a 5 to 10 second delay. So you move that and then you have to wait for it to get to happen on the telly. Someone I was talking to on Facebook earlier actually, they said, well, why don't you mirror it to your telly? Do I look like I know how to do that? No, I need a young person to do that. Probably about 5 years old. Oh, excuse me, I could ask great nephew Harry actually. He'd know how to do that. He's 6. Harry, can you... Yeah, this is what you do, Uncle Gren. And he takes it and pushes some buttons, and there you are. You'll miraculously appear on the telly in front of you. Fantastic. I can't do it. How can you do all these things? You can't possibly know how to do all these things. But I got it, and that's how I did it. So I'm kind of quite pleased with that. I'm fairly pleased with all that. All right, boys and girls, I think we're just coming up to 8 o'clock now, a little bit early. Shall we wait 30 seconds? Mind you, there's a 20-second delay, isn't there? We've got all the prizes ready. I'm very excited. If there's anyone new playing tonight, there won't be anyone new playing tonight, I have to tell you that. If you're watching this for the first time this evening, a very good evening to you. This is a bingo we play every Sunday. I'm afraid we can't add anyone else to the system at the moment. It's full up, okay? But more about that in a moment because it's 8 o'clock on Sunday night. It's bingo time! Alrighty, my gorgeous people, welcome to our Sunday night bingo session. 3 games of bingo. We've got game number 1, which is for a couple of little small prizes. Game number 2, which is a couple of little small prizes. And game number 3 is for the t-shirt or the clock or whatever you want, okay? Whatever we've got to play for. I'll show you the prizes at the end of each game and you can choose. Now, as I was saying, if you're new and you're watching this, if I'd like to play next week, I'm afraid you can't because the system is full up. However, if you are one of our players and you don't turn up for your prize, so when you claim your prize, if no one shows up, you do come off the system at that point. You're welcome to go back on it again, but be warned, there might not be a space once you've come off it. You might have to wait, all right? I'm afraid that's the setup at the moment. I have been in contact with someone to try and write a new program for me, but I'm not convinced that they're going to be able to do it, so I've kind of come away from that for the moment, and I'm just sticking with this for now. As far as I can see, all the tickets went out perfectly well today since we removed some people who didn't turn up for the prizes next week. Here's how it works, okay? You've got a bingo ticket in front of you that I would have emailed you. If you didn't get it, I don't know where it is. Nothing's come back to me today. As far as I can see, everything has come back, gone out. Nothing's come back, so it must be lost somewhere at your end, perhaps in another folder or something like that. I think from next week, I'm going to start sending out all the tickets rather than the game number 1 before we start, okay? So you'll get those throughout the afternoon between sort of 12 and 4. I'll send out all the tickets between, and just it says at the top, game 1, game 2, game 3, all right? So from next week, you'll get all the tickets before we actually start the show. All right? So you've got your ticket there for game number 1 at the moment. Have a look at that ticket, gang. If you have number 91 on that ticket, cross it off now. Very important. If you have number 91 on that bingo ticket, cross it off now. It won't be called you have the bug in the system. All right? You're at no more advantage or disadvantage to anyone else who hasn't got the number 91. We play for a full house and only a full house. You need to mark off all the numbers on your ticket to win the prize. As soon as you've completed and marked off that last number, shout bingo either in the chat box or by text message in the top left corner there. That's the text in number. Okay? Use one of those methods to shout bingo as quickly as possible. I know when someone's won, but, well, I don't tell you who's won. It's up to you to claim. And at the point of me stopping the game, realising someone's won, you have 1.5 minutes to claim your prize. A little clock will come up in the bottom right-hand corner, and it will count down 1.5 minutes, which is plenty. They're usually claimed within 20 seconds. Okay? Do not leave your position. Can't bend the rules. You can't shout for someone else or anything like that, okay? If you're sitting with someone, they must be the person that comes up and shouts bingo. was a little issue the other week that I wasn't sure about, so I want to clear that up now. You cannot shout for someone else, okay? All right? You are the person that must claim. Don't leave your seat while we're doing the bingo. And that's it. If it goes past a minute and a half and no one's claimed, then we carry on with the game. If you claim after that, I'm afraid you've missed it. Except if number 91 is part of your winning line, because I may miss that. All right? If 91 is part of your winning line, okay, and I've missed it and carried on, then you'll get the prize. All righty? Okie doke, boys and girls. I'm sorry I haven't had time to come back to that chat box yet, have we? But it's 8 o'clock. We must start the game. All righty. Let's bring up the bingo board. There you go. There's your bingo board for game number 1. Hello, Gary. There's your bingo board for game number 1. Eyes down. Mark off number 91 if it's on there. Here comes your first number for the first game tonight. Good luck, everyone. 4 and 2, 42. 3 and 1, 31. All on its own, number 3. 3 and 5, 35. 7 and 1, 71. 1 and 5, 15. 4 and 6, 46. 4 and 5, 45. 1 and 2, 12. 3 and 2, 32. 4 and 7, 47. 8 and 5, 85. 50, blind 50. All on its own, number 5. 6 and 5, 65. 5 and 6, 56. 8 and 3, 83. Top of the shop, blind 90. Unless, of course, you've got number 91. 6 and 2, 62. 1 and 3, unlucky for some, 13. 5 and 1, 51. 2 and 6, 26. 4 and 9, 49. 5 and 7, 57. 1 and 4, 14. All the 5s, 55. 6 and 7, 67. 1 and 9, 19. 4 and 8, 48. 2 and 7, 27. Don't worry about your messages. I'll do some of those in between the two games. All right, my darlings? 8 and 6, 86. 3 and 4, 34. 6 and 4, 64. 7 and 8, 78. 2 and 8, 28. 2 and 1, 21. All the sevens, 77. 2 little ducks, 22. Quack, quack. 8 and 7, 87. All on its own, number 7. 1 fat, morbidly obese Chris, number 8. Rachel will get upset I've said that now. 4 and 1, 41. Good evening, Sean Pie. Cheese and onion toasty for you. Very nice. 2 and 9, 29. I've got no bread left. No bread. 3 and 9, 39. 6 and 9, 69. 7 and 3, 73. 1 and 8, 18. Rachel. 6-0, blind 60. 1 and 7, 17. I'm very fat, Matthew. 5 and 2, 52. 4-0, blind 40. I think we're going at a nice speed now, don't you think? I think this is a nice speed to go at. 6 and 8, 68. Gives us a chance to chat in between the shows as well. Games. All on its own, number 6. Evening, Mandy. Did you get your magnet? Yeah, you did, didn't you? 5 and 8, 58. The 2 Mandys are in the house. Good evening. Peter Wright there. 5 and 8, 58. 7 and 5, 75. 3 and 7, 37. 2 and 5, 25. 7 and 2, 72. Who won the clock last week? Evening, Dom. All on its own, number 4. There's my sister. Evening, Sharon. Apple pie and ice cream. There's no apple pie here either. All on its own, number 4. Oh, someone's close now. We've got a couple of people waiting for a single number. 8-0, blind 80. 8 and 2, 82. 6 and 1, 61. All on its own, Kelly's Eye, number 1. 5 and 3, 53. Evening, George. 7 and 9, 79. 7 and 4, 74. 8 and 4, 84. 6 and 3, 63. Boris's Boudoir, number 10. 2 and 3, 23. We have a winner on 23. Let's bring up the clock. There's a bingo clock. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize there. 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize. I'm watching our little screen, waiting for your claimations. Actually, no, can't say anything because it'll give away who's won. It'll give away who's won. Oh, that person's lucky. Okay, we are waiting for a claim. Yvonne, a very good evening to Yvonne today, darling. All right, my love. Hello to Yvonne. Rachel has claimed bingo. No, Rachel, you're not the winner, darling. Number 38 has not gone, Rachel. Frank Martin, there we go. We've got a claimee. Does that sound right? A claimee? That sound right? A claimee? There we go. Frank's won. Frank's won. Bingo win on 10. How'd you work that out on 10? No, you're still waiting for number 38, Rachel. I don't know what game you're playing, my love. 38 hasn't gone. 38's on your ticket. It hasn't gone yet, darling. Have another look. You'll see what I mean. Well done, Frank. Frank's won for the second time. And actually, Frank, that's quite handy because I don't know if you've been seeing the show this week at all. Let's just bring the bingo board up, the winning bingo board. There you go. You can check your numbers there now. Rachel Crowther, was it? Crowther. Rachel Crowther, there you go. Check your numbers. You've got 38 in your ticket and it hasn't gone. Can you see that, my love? Well done, Frank. Well done, Frank. Actually, I don't know if you've been watching the show this week, Frank, but your parcel has still not been picked up. They were supposed to pick it up on Thursday. It was all arranged to be picked up on Thursday. They didn't come, right? So I left it outside Friday. They didn't come by Friday afternoon. I rung them up and they apologised profusely. A company called Interparcel and Hermes contracted by Interparcel, rung them up, apologised profusely, and they said it would be picked up tomorrow. So I can now put that prize in the same parcel. How handy is that? Well done. Don't worry, Rachel. Mistakes happen, darling. Mistakes happen. Please don't apologise, my love. All right, well done. Here come Frank's winning numbers. Frank's in Orlando, in Florida, and his winning numbers 27, 4, 28, 60, 7, 48, 53, 78, 55, 74, 21, last number 23, 82, 26 and 71. Congratulations, Frank. Well done, Frank. Well done, Frank. Excellent. Excellent. Well done, Frank. Okie doke. There we go. Let's just change the game there. And then I'll immediately send out the next lot of tickets and hopefully they will come to you without any sort of problem. All the tickets went off this morning. I was really pleased about that. That was about 2. I think we did them about 2 o'clock. Don't worry if they're not there, sort of, by like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes I leave it until sort of 4 o'clock. But as I say, from next week, I'm going to try and send out all the tickets before we start. Okay? So you'll get, and just look at the top of them. It clearly says Game 1, Game 2 or Game 3 on there. And that would be good. It'd save us an awful lot of time. Okay, so they should be coming out to you now at some point. All right. Lovely. Well done. Very pleased for you, Frank. Very pleased. All right, let's read some of your messages. I'm going to just tip back to the beginning there and have a look at the text messages as well. Hello to Mark Jenkins, who's watching in Blackpool tonight. What a dump that is, I've heard. I mean, I've never been there myself. Anyone been to Blackpool? Apparently it's as rough as houses round. It's worse than Croydon. Matt Joplin's in Croydon. He's watching. Who's cutting your hair? Me. I'm cutting my hair. I'm really pleased with it. I'm really pleased with this. Hello to Lisa, who's in Germany. Chris, Stephen, Emily, Rachel and Paul. There you go. Lisa's in Germany. So welcome along to the show, young Lisa. Somewhere I've never been. I don't know when we're going to be able to travel again. Not that I'm not a keen traveller anyway. I'm not keen in getting on planes and things like that. Good evening to Gavin Bass. Evening to you. Fran Green in the house. Finley Trott, Dr. Gregorian, Mick Davenport. There's Amelia Dodd. Diane Jebb. Andy, hello, darling. Gary Davidson, David Fryer in the house. Peter Wright, George Bond, Luke Trott. I might mention some names twice. I can't remember what I've said half the time. Do you know that? Michael Lawrence, good evening to you. Lee Toby, hello to you, sir. T-shirt man, hello, Lee. Tony King, evening. Dave Holland, evening, Dave. Gareth Loxton, hello to you, sir. Adrian Richardson, good evening to Adrian. Hello to Dan S. LaBelle in the house. Your emerald-eyed raspberry of magic. Do you like this? It's a nice shirt, this, isn't it? I've been doing some ironing, actually. I did a bit of ironing this afternoon. Not too many shirts, but some of them... I told you I got fat again. Some of them won't go on again. That's it. I know I put on my weight when I say it's been going up. And I know it's not crisps. All I've had is one multi-pack and one very large bag of crisps in the 6 weeks we've been on the lockdown. I couldn't believe it. I was watching church this morning at 10 o'clock in the morning, and he says, today is the 4th Sunday of Easter. So it has now been 4 weeks since Easter. You can't make it up, can you? How quickly has that gone? It's been 4 weeks since Easter. And I still ain't had an egg. Oh, yes, I have. No, yes, I have. I've had 5 eggs from my delightful nephew and his lovely wife and the 3 children, and it's one of their birthdays today. It's one of their birthdays today, Olivia's birthday. She is not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 years old. So, if you don't mind, and of course I'm going to give preferential treatment to small people, I'm going to sing her happy birthday. Olivia! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. 5 years old, happy birthday, dear Olivia. Happy birthday to you. Did you notice how I got the syllables out then? Olivia. Olivia. Sounds quite good, that. Olivia. Perhaps we should concentrate more on this country in syllables. Happy birthday to Olivia, 5 years old today. I got her like this yellow dress. It's so easy, isn't it, to send a gift now, like from the Amazon or something, and you can put a little note in there as well. Wonderful. I think I ordered it Thursday. It got there Saturday. Brilliant. Brilliant service, Amazon. I love it. Hello to you. Mark Bowles. Good evening to Mr. Mark Bowles, King of Darts. King of Darts is Mark Bowles. Do you know, there's your title, King of Darts. Let me just write that down. We've got a few people. I'm giving people titles as the days go on. Mark Bowles, King of Darts. That's it. Mark Bowles. No. King of Chavs. That's it. What do you want? I'll tell you what, I'll give you the option. You can have either King of Chavs or King of Darts. You can't have both. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Don't be just like this. Some of these people, they go in Catholic churches and the Church of England. Make your mind up. Don't be blooming greedy. It's outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Hello to Rachel Crowther. There's Rachel there. Let's see what people are saying now. Hello to Stacey. Olivia and Harry is all in the house. I'm sure Eve is there as well. Greetings to my beautiful great nieces and great nephews there. Missing you, of course. He's lost his teeth at the front now. You know, the new ones are coming. The adult teeth are coming through. He really likes it. He likes the fact he's got this massive gap there now. I did try. I felt I wanted to look like my great nephew Harry the other day, so I did get a pair of pliers out, and I was attempting to remove two front teeth. I couldn't get them out. Couldn't pull hard enough. Funny that, isn't it? Hello to Emily G. Good evening to you. Good evening to Maureen. Watching on a big telly at home. Evening, Maureen. Do you make up 15 numbers, Maureen? I bet you do. Do you make up 15 numbers and play along like that? I bet you do that. That's a good idea, isn't it? Who else is here? Mr. MP Dodsworth. Hello. Jason Hughes in the house. Evening. Steph Diamond. How are we doing? 9 minutes to game number 2. Yeah, I reckon you'll have those bingo tickets now. Hello to the delightful Carl and Ash. Missing you, darling. When I saw Dom's name come up earlier, I thought, I must arrange to sort of come and meet up again soon. And of course we can't. It's weird, isn't it? I just can't get over it. This is just weird all the time. You know, we don't talk about the virus thing much. We're not that sort of show, really. But now and again, you know, you can't really avoid it. I sometimes sit here for ages in the morning trying to pick out stories that are non-viral related, so to speak, you know. Hello to Stephen Petty. Good evening to you. Let's have a look there. Mick hasn't... Mick's got angry again. Mick, you must calm down, dear. That heart of yours, you've only got one heart, darling. I shouldn't think at your age you're going to give you a replacement for someone who's had, you know, who's passed on and has kindly arranged for their heart to be transplanted into your chest, my darling. Then look at you. Too old, mate. Evening, Mick. Hello to Gustav today. All right, Gustav. David Kennelly. Evening, David. Bolan Rex, T-Rex in the house. There's our Matthew Van. Evening, Matthew. Let's go. Paula Wainwright. Hello to you. Paula's in the house. That's what's his name's Miss, isn't it? Hello, Paula. Lots of people wishing Olivia happy birthday. How far have we gone down here? Let's just scroll down. Paulie H. Evening, Paulie. LaBelle loves the shimmy music, don't you, LaBelle? You can have it if you want. Do you want me to send it to you? Is that allowed? Are we allowed to do that? Probably not allowed to do that. Let's just scroll down. Any other interesting messages? There's Yvonne Lemon. Evening, Yvonne. Hello to you. Where are we now? Yes, Matthew. Matthew. Oh, yes, Matthew. Matthew was inquiring today why he didn't have a bingo ticket. The fact is he won the other week and wasn't there for his... No, that's not what happened. Matthew, I think, asked to come off the system last week because he wasn't going to be there. And the trouble is, if you do that, then someone else jumps in, if you see what I mean, because we're full up at the moment. So you'll have to wait for someone else to drop out. If someone doesn't turn up for their prize tonight, okay, then that will be someone that comes off. So someone will have that place. Probably, no, it won't be you next. Yvonne's next on the list, because Yvonne's not on the list at the moment. She unfortunately got knocked off through no fault of her own a couple of weeks ago, because the tickets were just simply not going out. We oversubscribed and it wouldn't send the tickets out. Okay, so that's why Yvonne. So Yvonne's next to go back on there, and then that'll be you after that, Matthew. All right. So please, it's just how it works, okay? If you don't turn up for the raffle, then I can't do it on there, and you come off the list. It allows, otherwise it gets just silly at the top where people didn't turn up, and we just go on and on. All right. What else have we got there? Let's just scroll down there. Are we done there? Hello to Christopher Williams. Evening to Christopher Williams. 5 and 9, the Brighton line. I wonder what that is. Must be the number of some sort of old steam train or something like. Do you like steam trains? I like electric train sets. I watch them. How sad is that? I've been watching it on YouTube. People's layouts. They're usually old blokes who have, retired. Although Rod Stewart's got a fantastic train layout. Have you seen his? Oh, what I'd do to go and have a go at that one. Not Rod Stewart, his train set. A little bit too old. Yeah, just to sit there and do the controls and watch the trains running around the I love it. Electric trains. I've said before, you can actually... I'm not talented to create layouts. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could get the tracks and stick them together and make some sort of shape and make them go round and round. But the scenery, little trees, roads, little houses, people, lights everywhere. I'm not talented enough to do that, But you can get blokes to come in, or I don't know what they are, but you can get people to come in and build a layout. You can get them, I don't know how much it would cost, probably not a cheap thing to do, I would imagine. But they are, not only are they specialists, they are enthusiasts. So model railway enthusiasts who have seen a market for this. And you can ring them up and they will come to your house and have a look at your room. And, right, what would you like? Or you could say, I'll leave it to you. Or, I'd like you to build me a layout featuring, I don't know, Victoria Station. You could make it like Victoria. That would be a big layout. Believe me, all those sidings going in there. But you could have whatever you want. Oh, could you build me Bracknell Station? Well, it'd only be 2 lines. We're not a massive station here, but you can get people in to come and build that for you. It's fantastic. Maureen uses an actual game with bingo cards, so she plays along like that at home. Unfortunately, Maureen can't play because she's not got a way of receiving the tickets. You have to do that by email. There's no other way to do that, I'm afraid. John needed 7 numbers. Did you, John? Never mind, John. Oh, never mind, love. Maybe the next game. You never know, dear. You never know. You never know. David, what time are you going live tomorrow morning? It will be somewhere between 9 and 10 o'clock usually on a Monday, all right? 9 till 10 o'clock on Monday. That's for our free raffle. We're going to do another raffle. We're going to do a Super Chat raffle, and I'll tell you why. Now and again, people send in their little Super Chat, right? Anywhere, anything from sort of, I don't know, £1 up to sort of a £5, usually somewhere between that. And often they don't want something because they've got it. They've got it. They've either bought something, like a T-shirt or something like that. So there's nothing they want. They just kind of send in. And I always feel a little bit guilty taking a bit of money from someone where there's nothing else given. I know it's a tip, and I know that's what you do in America. I'm just not used to receiving money for doing nothing. I'm sorry, I'm not, right? So I've decided that we're going to have, on Thursday mornings, a Super Chat bingo, right? So, we can't sell raffle tickets. Not allowed, okay? Not allowed to sell raffle tickets. However, if anyone that Super Chats now, £1 or more, right, will go in for the Super Chat raffle, which will be on Thursdays. For another one of those, okay? The Super Chat raffle will be on Thursdays. So, I mean, if one person sends a £1 Super Chat, they've got the only ticket. So you're never going to know how many people are in there. We'll use different coloured tickets. There they are there. All right? and I'll give you a raffle ticket for every £1. How's that sound? Is that a good thing? All right? So in future, if you're sending a tip, you will go in the Super Chat raffle, which will be on Thursday mornings for a second one of those. Quite a good idea for those of you that have been trying to win and win and win and win and win and win, and it's still not coming up. There's your opportunity. All right? So whatever you send, and I'll also do it for the T-shirts or anything else. Anything you buy, you'll get a raffle ticket for every £1 that's in that Super Chat or PayPal, whichever way you do it. All right? So we're going to do that from this Thursday. Isn't that fantastic? It just gets more and more exciting, this. God, I can barely breathe for excitement. By the way, who won the bingo? Who won the first game? I've forgotten now. Hello to Vectis. Evening, Vectis. I'm sure Shania's there as well. Let's have a look there. Matthew Van, $1.99. You get a raffle ticket, Matthew. They're pink. They're pink for the Super Chat raffle. That's on Thursday, okay? All right? And you can do those whenever you want. If you're doing it while the bingo game's on, I'll come to it after the bingo game. So Matthew Van just got a raffle ticket for one of the fridge magnets. And we'll do that on Thursday. Thursday will be that, okay? Thursday will be the Super Chat raffle. I haven't got anywhere to put the blooming tickets. What an idiot. How are we doing on time? Oh, it's time for game number 2. All right, game number 2. Hello to Peter. Hello, Peter, darling. All right. I didn't ask... Frank, what do you want as a prize? If you just email me, Frank, on that email address there. All right? Sorry, I can't see. There's so many messages. I can't pick you out. There's so many messages going around tonight. I really can't pick those out, my darling, okay? So if you just email me with what you want, or maybe you've done it already. Let's have a look. What's that from Adrian? Have you sent tickets? Oh, I'll come to that in a moment, Adrian. Okay, Frank, if you just email me there, and I'll sort that out between the next 2 games. All right? Thank you, Adam the Plumber. Sends a £1.99 Super Chat. You get number 2. Right, hold on to your Super Chats, gang, because it's time for game number 2. There we are, game number 2. There's your raffle ticket number 2. I will tell you the name of the person that wins it. Oh, Stephen Petty. Let me just do that quickly. $1.99 for Stephen Petty. Okay. Right. All right. I'll have to ignore it while the game's going on, all right? Otherwise, people get quite upset. Frank, actually, let me do it in between the 2 games. People get ever so upset if the game doesn't start on time. All right, my darlings? All righty, here we go. Let's bring up the bingo board for game number 2. This is a lovely night. Isn't it fast moving tonight, don't you think? Here we go, game number 2. Have a look at your raffle. Have a look at your bingo tickets. If you've got number 91 on there, cross it off. Nice and quickly, cross that off if you've got number 91 on there. All right? We'll play for full house only. You need to mark off all the tickets on your bingo card. As soon as you've done that, shout bingo in the chat box. You've got 1.5 minutes to claim that prize or we move on. Unless number 91. Okay? All right, here we go. Game 2. Eyes down. 2 and 8, 28. All on its own, number 5. 7-0, blind 70. 6 and 2, 62. 8 and 7, 87. Just got your email there, Frank. Thank you. 4 and 7, 47. Is Adrian still with us? 3 and 9, 39. 7 and 9, 79. 1 and 2, 12. All on its own, number 1. 1 and 6, sweet 16. 1 and 7, 17. 7 and 4, 74. All the 3s, 33. Dirty knees, 33. Oh, do you get dirty knees, do you? I used to get ever such dirty knees when doesn't matter. All the ones, legs 11. 5 and 2, 52. 8 and 3, 83. 7 and 3, 73. Boris's Boudoir, number 10. 5 and 9, the Brighton line. Woo, woo. Someone wanted that earlier, didn't they? Who was that now? 4 and 3, 43. One Little Duck, number 2. Quack. 7 and 8, 78. 4 and 2, 42. All the 6s, 66. Clickety click. 3 and 4, 34. The cat is leaving. 3 and 1, 31. 3 and 8, 38. 3 and 7, 37. 2 and 5, 25. 2 Little Ducks, 22. Quack, quack. Hello, Virginia. 6 and 4, 64. 8 and 1, 81. 4 and 6, 46. All on its own, number 7. 7 and 5, 75. 5 and 1, 51. I see some emails coming. I'll do those in the next break, okay? Top of the shop, line 90, number 90. 3 and 6, 36. All on its own, number 6. 6 and 5, 65. 7 and 1, 71. 4 and 1, 41. Did I do a couple of those raffle tickets incorrectly? I'll come back to those raffle tickets in a moment. Sorry. I think I've done one of those wrong, or 2 of them. 5-0, blind 50. All on its own, number 4. 6 and 9, 69. 5 and 7, 57. 2 and 3, 23. 7 and 6, 76. 1 and 9, 19. 8 and 6, 86. 1 and 8, 18. 6-0, blind 60. 6 and 1, 61. 8 and 2, 82. 6 and 7, 67. 2-0, blind 20. 4 and 5, 45. 3 and 2, 32. 4 and 9, 49. 2 and 1, 21. 5 and 6, 56. All the fours, 44. We have a claim on 44. Let's bring up the clock. Here's the clock. Yvonne's, one of her friends has died, it looks like. I'm sorry to hear that, Yvonne. Sorry to hear that, darling. All right, let's get a claim in for number 44. Who's won? Game number 2. And while that's happening, let me just scroll up there. It was $1.99 you sent, was it? Okay, lovely. Thanks very much for that. Okay, just a reminder, so we got the new Super Chat draw on Thursdays. So if you send in a Super Chat of whatever amount, for every £1 Super Chat, you get a raffle ticket, and that is exclusively on Thursdays for the Thursday Super Chat draw. Okay, the Thursday Super Chat draw. Same as if you buy a T-shirt or something, every £1 that costs you, I'll throw in a ticket. So if you bought a T-shirt, they're 11 quid. Okay. There's 11 tickets for you, and that is for a fridge magnet. I might even change the prizes for that occasionally. There you go. Aha! Mark Bowles is claiming bingo. Congratulations, Mr. Mark Bowles. Well done, Mark Bowles. Mark Bowles. Right, shall we check those tickets, my sweetheart? You're right, darling. Mark has got 62, 16, 21, 56, 44 was the last number, 23, 10, 41, 22, 11, 61, 59, 47, 38 and 71. Well done, Mark. Right, Frank, for you as well. They're the same prizes in games 1 and 2. So take your pick, boys and girls. Here we go. You can have one of these prizes, bitches. Oh, sorry. See, I don't consider... My sister thinks that's a swear word, bitches. It's just, I mean, I think it depends on the context, you know. I don't mean anything by it. So it's just a word. I mean, if you watch any of the gay programmes on the telly, like RuPaul's Dress... Oh, God, what's that called? I don't watch it. RuPaul's Dress Race or something like that. Michael Lawrence sends a £1 Super Chat in. There you go. Thank you, Michael. Number 4 for you. Rachel sends a £2 Super Chat in. Hang on, Michael Lawrence. Number 4 for you, Michael. The free raffle is still there, is still going, all right, for everyone else. Don't worry about that. I'm always fully aware there are people that can't afford £1. I'm fully aware of that. That free raffle still happens on a Monday. Don't worry, that's going nowhere. All right, that's to me, the most important game of the week is the free raffle. Honestly, it really is. So, Rachel, £2 there. So, you got number 5 and number 6, Rachel. All right? Rachel Wheat. That'll do. Hope you don't mind. I've shortened your name, darling. Rachel Wheat. There you go. Rachel Wheat. There you are, my love. All right. There you go. Yes, the prizes. Okay. So, the prizes for game number 2 and game number 1. Frank, pay attention. Choose something here, please. You can have a little fridge magnet. These are the bingo fridge magnets. And it does say on there, I'm a Chris Reardon bingo winner. Hello. Oh, I'm eclipsed. Look. It's like an eclipse, isn't it? Look. Oh, actually, while I'm doing that, let me send out the next lot of tickets. So it gets plenty of time to get to you. That was a quick game, weren't it? It was over in 10 minutes, that one. There we go. Right. Click that there. Click that there. Just a second, my darlings. Game number 3. And, yep, they've all gone out. And sending now. Game number 3 is coming to you now, my gorgeous creatures. All right? Where are we now? Good. Okie doke then. All right. So you can have one of our fridge magnets. All right. They're quite thin, I have to tell you. Then they're certainly not as thick as these ones. You can see the difference, okay? These are really proper, but these are just the little bingo prizes that we do for games 1 and 2. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. 2 tickets for you coming. If it's all right, I'll just tell them what the bingo prizes are. So one of those you can have, or you can have a pen, Frank. We got green or white or yellow. Okay, green, white or yellow. All right. Or you can have one of our lovely key rings. The same for you, Mark. All right, choose what you want, my darling. I like quick ones. Oh, Christ, well, don't come around here then, love. Wham, bam, thank you. Oh, you one of those? How disappointing. There you go. There's the key rings. All right, and it's got a little. You can see there's an extra apostrophe there. All right. Okay, there's a misprint at the printers, but I kind of accepted it, and that's all right. So you can have any one of those, or you can have two of these stickers, or two stickers. All right, these are quite good. These stickers, you can go on the back of your car or something like that. So choose what you want, and if you email me your requests, and I can put that in with your package. That's really handy. That is the fact that you won that. You know, I can put that in with your little package. There'll be a little slit in it. There'll be a little slit in the package, but I'll put one of those fragile stickers on it so that no one can see the slit. No one can see the slit. All righty. Okie doke then. So choose your prizes there, Frank and Mark. Very pleased that you've won something there, my sweethearts. Rachel, RuPaul's Drag Race is exactly it. Yes, that's right. Now, let me just do the super chats for you. Did I do you, Rachel? You got two there, darling. I have to say, gang, like I was saying, it's so if you want a raffle ticket, it's £1. Okay, £1 super chat gets you a raffle ticket. I do not sell raffle tickets. I don't sell raffle tickets, but for every super chat of £1 you send, I'll stick in a raffle ticket. You buy something, you'll get a raffle ticket for every £1 that costs. So £1.99 only gets you one. You've got to be £2 if you want to send. If you want two, all right, darlings. So that's what we've said. So Sean gets two there. 7. Thank you, Sean. 7 and 8 for you, Sean. All right, 7 and 8. I would love to give you two, the people that put £1.99, but I can see what would happen. Oh, but you said it was £1, and people don't forgive once you've said something. I've come to realise that now. Once you say something and you deviate it, all hell breaks loose on this channel. I'm telling you that. You know it does. All right, thank you, Sean. Scott Walker, thank you, Scott. Number 9 for you, Scott. This is the new super chat on Thursday. If you can't be there live, that's fine. Okay, once we've pulled out the ticket, that's it. Won't be pulling another one until someone's there who wins. It sticks there. Just watch the recording of the show later on at your convenience, and you'll find out whether you run or not. I'll tell you the name as well on the super chat raffle. All right, so you won't lose out there. Thank you, Mick. Mick Davenport, number 10 for Mick. Haven't you got one already, Mick? One of these little things. Have you not got one of those already? I thought haven't you won one of those already, Mick? Don't know. Chris Williams. He was waiting for game number 59 on game 1. I was at one time explaining the reason Brighton being 59. It used to take 59 minutes to get from London to Brighton. Is that why? I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Chris. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Frank's taken the magnet, and I've got your email requesting that as well. Thank you, Frank. Mark is not. Mark, what do you want, darling? What do you want? Are you going to have a fridge magnet, pen? What's it going to be? Key ring? Can you make sure you email me with what you want, darling? All right. Otherwise, it'll get lost in the chat. I'll never remember. Dave is very excited. He's got number 91 today, haven't you, Dave? Are you excited? You can't be more excited than me sitting here. I get so. I was up to coming here like 7:30 tonight, and I got caught up in a wonderful conversation with my sister and her husband, and I was chatting away. And before I knew where I was up here rushing. You know, I was already really at 7 o'clock, and then I went downstairs to do something, and I thought I'd just give my sister a quick ring, but it usually turns into about a 10-hour conversation. Well, I say a conversation, you know. I sit there listening while she moans. Oh God, she goes on. Oh, it's like a droning foghorn, dear. On and on. I could barely get a word in edgeways. I'm sure you can understand that. I could barely get a word in edgeways on that conversation with my sister. Dreadful. Thank you, Rachel. RuPaul's Drag Race is the thing I was remembering there. RuPaul's Drag Race was the thing there. Fantastic. Peter is dieting. Fragile sticker across my slit. You could use that for excellent for dieting. These you put them across your mouths. Might make one or two of you a little bit quieter, to be honest. Oh, hang on, I've dropped something. I think I'm going to have to get some more stuff. I'm running out of stuff here to give away. Gosh. Can you pull out mine, please? What do you want me to pull out, Mark? Are you having a fridge magnet as well, Mark? Are you having one of those as well? Rachel hasn't got the new magnet yet. What, the green one, Rachel? Okay. Hello to Gary. Gary says Stacey gets dirty. Oh, I don't want to know that, Gary, please. Oh, don't start uploading your videos to those websites, for Christ's sake, please, darling. Oh, God, what? Oh, my God, what if I came across... Just, that must... You know, when you think about it, that must have been... You know those... We don't like to usually talk about mucky stuff on this show. You know those websites where you see certain videos... People upload their own stuff. Usually find that in the amateurs. Not that I'd know, of course. Usually find that in the amateur section. Just imagine going across that and finding your parents who have uploaded it. Or worse than that, your children. Who have when I say children, obviously I don't mean, little old children on there, I don't know, 20s, 30s, whatever. And you're flicking through, and oh my God, there's my kids. Oh, or your mum and dad. Oh, my God. On one of those websites. That's all I'm saying. Those websites. What an embarrassment that would be. But they don't care, do they? They just upload their stuff there. They don't care who sees it. I want to know someone who's come across a picture of, or a video of a member or members of the family that they know. It's frightening. Frightening, really. Let's have a look there. What does it mean if I've got number 91? I've told you so many times, Peter. I don't think you watch, do you, really? You just sit there. You just sit there. You don't pay full attention to the show. Why doesn't anyone pay full attention? Thank you, Colin. £2 super chat coming in from Colin K. Numbers 11 and 12 for Colin. Is Heidi with us today? I haven't seen Heidi turn up today. No Heidi. Colin K. Colin K. Right, let me do some of those emails while I'm there. 11 and 12 for you, Colin. Thanks very much, Colin. 11 and 12 for you, sir. All right. Hello to Jerry. Did Rachel get her ticket? Okay. After I drop her last... I don't know what you mean there. Don't know what you're talking about, Jerry. No idea what you're talking about there. Hello to the silent viewers, of course. They're there as well. The silent viewers are in the house. Dr. Gregorian, a very good evening to you. Good evening to you. Got an email here from Adrian Richardson. Have you sent the tickets out yet? Yes. Now I remember that now. Adrian, you won last week and you weren't there. Not only did you win, you won the big prize and you weren't there, unfortunately. So Frank, we carried on and Frank won. And actually, there was a real big gap, funnily enough. Do you remember this game last week, everyone? Do you remember this last week? Who was it again? Adrian won. Adrian won last week. We waited the minute and a half and nothing happened. And there was about 8 numbers between your win and the next person winning, which was Frank in Orlando. Okay, so you won last week. That's why you haven't got your tickets this week. You've dropped off the system because you won and didn't claim. Unfortunately, the system is full up now at the moment. I can't add anyone else to it. So you've got to wait for someone else to drop off before I can add you. And there's 2 people in front of you, Yvonne and Matthew, unfortunately. Yeah, that's if you want to go back on it. You know, you'd have to send us a little message or something. That's why you didn't get your tickets today. You dropped off the system and someone else took your place. Can I remember? It was Rachel, actually. Rachel took your place. Thank you, Peter. Peter's just bought a raffle ticket. Number 13 for you, Peter. All right? 13 for Peter Paliwoda. 13 for Peter. Peter Paliwoda. This is for the fridge magnet on the brand new Superchat draw on Thursday. Okay, let's read some more of your messages. We've got a few minutes here, haven't we? So that's Adrian. Luke Trotz wrote in, if you know that Mandy has a job, if pain and suffering, could I have a job? I don't know what I can give you yet, Luke. Oh, head of T-shirts. It is you who makes the T-shirts, or is that the other Luke? Because is it Luke, who makes the T-shirts? I can't remember if it's you who does the T-shirts or not. Can you tell us, Luke, in the chat, and I'll try and see that if I can see that. I've already done that, Yvonne, haven't I? Let me have a look. That's already been done, Yvonne. Already done that. Okay. Let's have a look there. Sorted Peter out, haven't I? Thank Peter. That's all you're getting. You should put another penny on there, because then you would have got another raffle ticket. You see, pound super chat. I'll give you a raffle ticket in exchange. There, it would cost me $1.30 to send a pound. Would it really, Frank? You can do a PayPal if you want. Same thing. There's a PayPal. There you go. Do it on PayPal. That'll obviously come to me as an email, and I'll reply to you with your raffle tickets. If you want to do it on a PayPal, that's fine as well. Okay, shouldn't cost you $1.30 to send anything there. It's not £2 a go. No, it's £1. It's not. Well, I'm not actually selling raffle tickets, but for every £1 super chat you send, I will give you a raffle ticket. But it got to be in pound increments. Okay, £1 increments there. All right. There you go. That's how it works. And I say, if you buy something, for every £1 that's cost you, I shove in another raffle ticket. So if it was like a t-shirt, that'd be 11 raffle tickets there. You can do it either on the super chat or on PayPal. Entirely up to you. All right. £1 a go. £1 for super chat. But I can't sell raffle tickets. Not supposed to do that. Don't do that. But for every super chat you send, I will send you £1 as a thank you. Send you a raffle ticket as a thank you. All right. Frank's going to have a magnet. What are you going to have, Mark? Well, I haven't decided what you're having yet, Mark. Alan. Oh, a few people thanking you for the tickets. Thanks very much. Good. Let's have a look. It only comes up as a $1.99 on my super chat. Oh, I see. Yes, you can if you want to, Peter. Pound and a penny is fine, yeah. Okay. I'll think about that for next week, Mick. Okay, I'll have another look at that. I see. I think you're looking at the stickers. There's two things. I'm not quite sure of it myself. We'll stick to that because that's what I've said this week, and I'll have a little think about that next week and see what I can see, and then maybe change that slightly. All right. Yeah, send whatever you want. That's all right. No problem at all with that. How are we doing? 4 minutes to go, gang. How many people we got here tonight? Have we got many people joining in? It's about 72 playing tonight. Thanks very much for that. 72 people playing our little bingo tonight. Of course, on the main bingo, you can choose a T-shirt there. We've got large in white and black. These are the next lot of prizes, okay? White or black T-shirt. You can have one of our little hats there, the woolen hats. I think they're probably acrylic rather than woolen. Again, I had to say that. You know, can you just imagine it now? It would have. It was straight on the email. Oh, you said they were woolen. They're acrylic. We're allergic to acrylic. I want a refund. It'd be like that, wouldn't it? Tony King says you alter it manually. Okay. Let us know how you get on with that, Tony. I don't know that. I don't know. Sorry, Mick. Let us know how you get. Apparently, Tony says you alter it manually sometimes. That might be a lot of mucking around. Ah, there we go. Shania. Chat and stickers are the same on my phone. You send $1.99, $2.99. Okay. Fair enough. You see, I'm inclined to say $1.99 gets you two tickets then. I think. The stickers. I will have a look later. I won't do it now because that's going to take time for me to look at that. Thank you, Shania. You've explained that quite well there. No obligation to send in a super chat. Those who choose will get a raffle ticket for each pound. Absolutely, yeah. I don't sell raffle tickets, but if you send in a super chat, I'll put a raffle ticket in for each pound that you send, all right? That's how it works. All right. It doesn't work altering it, says Shania. Okay, fair enough. I mean, the easiest thing to do is do it on the PayPal thing there. Okay? By the way, those of you, a couple of times we run into a little bit of trouble with the PayPal there. I think I know what happened to yours, Adam. I think you sent it to another Chris Reardon. When those of you that have got PayPal, do not type that into PayPal, okay? Right? That is a web address all on its own. So what you want to be doing is typing into your Google at the top there, paypal.me/Chris Reardon UK in the address bar, not within PayPal. And then you'll see a picture of me and all that business. Not of a particularly good one, I have to say. I've got better ones I could use. PayPal is better. Yeah, that's right, Jason. That is right. PayPal for every pound you send via Superchat does cost 30 pence. YouTube take 30 pence of that, but you kind of just accept that. You know, that's how it is, isn't it? Justice for the 199 crew. No, I'm not going to do it today, Peter. I'll have another look next week. We'll stick to what we said today. All right, thank you, Andy. There we are. Look, that's how it works. £2. They're sending in £2 there. I see. Okay, so you get 2 there, Andy. £2 for 2. Andy. I'll have a look at it and see where we're going with that, all right? And David Kennelly sends... Oh, sorry, Andy, you get 14 and 15. And I will tear the tickets in 2, right? So you get 2 chances there. Obviously, the more you got in there, the more chance you get, all right? Okay, so 2 there and 2 for David Kennelly. £2 there for you. 16 and 17 for David. All right, Dave. No, if I change it now, all hell will break loose. I'm telling you now. So I'll look at that for next week and make a decision on that. David Keeley, Kenealy. All right, Adam. You sent it on the super chat. Well, it certainly didn't work. Did you chase it up at all, Adam? Adam sent something the other week and it didn't even get here. Didn't even come up on there, did it, Adam? Very strange that. Guy will be there somewhere. He's usually on the side somewhere very quietly. But it's time for game number 3, boys and girls. Here we go. Okie doke. Here we go, gang. It's game number 3. Let's bring up the bingo board. There it is. Game number 3. Who's going to win this one tonight? How exciting. It's very, very exciting. Very, very exciting. Very Judge Rinder. Don't put me on there, please. You know, after that's it. It looks like all emails went out. All the emails have gone out. Excellent. All right, game number 3. If you've got number 91 on your raffle ticket, cross it off now. Cross it off now. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. First number. 2 and 1, 21. 8 and 1, 81. All the 3s, 33. 2 fat Chris's, 88. 7 and 2, 72. 2 and 3, 23. We've got the free raffle tickets being given out later as well. Remember that, gang. Don't go away too soon. 2 and 7, 27. 3 and 9, 39. 8-0, blind 80. 8 and 3, 83. 7 and 6, 76. I love you, Rachel. You're fab. 76. 3 and 8, 38. 3-0, blind 30. All the 5s, 55. 8 and 6, 86. 5 and 9, the Brighton line. Woo, woo. 1 morbidly obese fat Chris, number 8. 2 and 9, 29. I'm only doing it to annoy you now, really, Rachel. 29. 4 and 6, 46. Top of the shop, blind 90. 2 and 8, 28. 7 and 3, 73. Boris's boudoir, number 10. 5 and 7, 57. Mark, did you decide what you wanted yet? King of darts or king of chavs? Which is it, darling? 3 and 1, 31. All the sixes, 66. Let me see you clicking those fingers. Come on, T-Rex. I can't see you clicking your fingers, girl. Where's Guy tonight? Are you there, Guy? 4 and 2, 42. 2 and 5, 25. 4 and 9, 49. 2 and 6, 26. 1 and 9, 19. 5 and 4, 54. Okay, so I'm choosing, am I, Mark? Okay. Hello, Guy. Evening, Guy. Hello, Paul. 6 and 2, 62. 3 and 6, 36. 1 and 8, 18. 5 and 3, 53. 3 and 4, 34. 6 and 7, 67. You can call me some names if you want to, Mark. I quite like being called names. 6 and 5, 65. Not on here, sort of, you know, when, well, you know. All right, Karen. She's clicking. Okay. 7 and 9, 79. All on its own, number 9. 4 and 5, 45. All on its own, number 3. 6 and 8, 68. 6 and 4, 64. 1 and 2, 12. 3 and 5, 35. 3 and 7, 37. 50, blind 50. 8 and 2, 82. Well, if you go to the toilet, unlucky, mate, if you win, you can't have anyone else call for you. I'm warning you, darling. Don't do it. 5 and 8, 58. Oh, someone's close. Wow, someone's only waiting for one number. 4 and 1, 41. 'All on its own, number 6. Do you like the shirt, Yvonne? This is about 20-odd years old, this shirt. 'All on its own, number 4. Most of my shirts are really old now, but you've got quality, they last for ages. 8 and 4, 84. 2 and 4, 24. 1 and 5, 15. Have you got a bucket for Bolo and Rex, please? 4 and 3, 43. 1 and 4, 14. 7 and 1, 71. 60, blind 60. Oh, there's a couple of people now waiting for a single number. All the fours, 44. One little duck, number 2, quack. 7 and 5, 75. Oh, there's a new person. I don't even know that name. Jumped up the top now. Gosh. 1 and 7, 17. Wonder who that is. 2 little ducks, 22. Quack, quack. All on its own, number 7. It's always considered a lucky number, isn't that? Number 7. 4 and 7, 47. 1 and 3, unlucky for some, 13. 6 and 1. 6 and 1, 61. We have a winner on 61. This person is going to be absolutely over the moon if they claim. 6 and 1, 61. We have a winner on 61. Who is it, my darling? Make sure you claim now. Mark, I've decided you are going to be King of Chavs. King of Chavs for Mark. All right, darling? By the way, say hello to your missus for me. I haven't seen her for a while on here. Has she given up on me? Oh, we do have a little laugh, don't we? Come on, hurry up and claim. Who's got number 61? Da 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 da. Bingo for John Glazenbrook. There you go. He is going to be so happy. I'm telling you now. He's been desperate to... oh, I don't know if I've got any clocks left. Oh, I can't see any, John. Better check your numbers first, love. Here come John's winning numbers tonight. Last number, 61. I'm sorry, by the way, they're not in order, the numbers. That's just how the system works, okay? I'll talk about that with you later. Don't go, because we've still got the raffle tickets to give out yet, my loves. The free raffle, which is every Monday. That will be remaining exactly as it is, okay? We've also got the new Superchat raffle, which is on Thursday. If you want to join in with that, every time you send a £1 Superchat, I will give you a raffle ticket, all right? That's how that one works. Okay, so the winning numbers then. Last number, 61. We got 71, 21, 3, 83, 27, 17, 76, 54, 13, 26, 84, 45, 23, and 68. Congratulations, John Glazenbrook. Fantastic. Well done. He's just wet himself. Oh, dear. Oh, I bet that stinks. Oh, and to think I was going to give him a lift home the other week. Oh, thank God for that, dear. Some people, they've just got no control over their bladder at all, have they? Have you noticed that? Have you ever been here? This happens, I have to tell you, quite often in Audi. I don't know what it is in there. In Audi, you can be walking and there'll be someone walking, right, who stinks of wee and BO. That happens a lot in Audi. I'm sorry, it does. Sorry to have to say it. Right, John, what would you like? Would you like one of our lovely T-shirts, beautiful T-shirts? We've got white and black large or XXXL. I think probably large would fit you. Well, a lovely black or white T-shirt. Would you like one of those? Or you can have one of our woolen hats available in blue. There's one white one, or there is a black one. Or one of our, like, baseball type hats. Here are the baseball. I mean, just look at that. You could wear that in Brixton, couldn't you? In that pub you run in Brixton. What's it called? The Ephra. You could wear that. Just imagine wearing that behind the bar. You'd have the hell kicked out of you, wouldn't you? You'd be kicked to pieces if you... what's that, mate? I don't know if there's anything else here that you might want, John. But is there any one of those items that you'd quite like today? Oh! What's that on the floor? What's this, John? Can you see that, my love? What's this? It looks like a clock, doesn't it, darling? What would you like, John? Not that I need to ask. What's it going to be, big boy? Right, let's have a look there. Lots of people congratulating you there, John. I'm really pleased for you. There's two people that come across as really desperately wanting a clock. He's one of them. The other one's Shania. So, have you won the bingo, Shania, at all yet? Have you ever won the bingo? The Bluesies people will be very unhappy about that, I think. They don't win the quiz or the bingo. What's going on there, Belushi's people? God's sake, man. All right, John. Email address there. Now, you may want me to send it, or you may want me to just hold on to it, but I don't know how long we're going to... If I hold on to it, I can see me holding on to it until Christmas. I can't see these pubs... what do you mean? Chris's Tat. Oh, I think that deserves a timeout. Chris's Tat. Chris's tat. It's going straight on the kitchen wall together with the dartboard with a picture of me in the middle, isn't it? Well done, John. Congratulations. Very pleased for you. Really pleased for that. And I believe it's the first time you've won anything. Am I right in thinking that as well? You haven't won anything yet, have you? So congratulations there. All right, well done. Well, very, very well done to you. Very, very well done to you on that one. Congratulations. Right. Yeah. Oh, does he cycle a lot, does he? You could cycle to Bracknell. Can you cycle to Bracknell? There's no one on the motorway now. I've been doing quite a lot of cycling. Yeah, the other day I was going to go... Where was I going to go now? Virginia Water, which is a lovely... I've never been there. Can you believe that? It's like 10, 15 minutes down the road in the car. It's about 15 to 20 minutes in the car. It's in Egham. Virginia Water. Beautiful place, great big lake and all that, and it's packed on a Sunday, but of course not at the moment. And I thought I might cycle there either Friday or Saturday after the show. I think it was Friday or Saturday. I was going to cycle there, and I got so far. And it was kind of the same way as Legoland, but at some point you would have gone a different direction. And my mate rang on the phone, and I kind of stopped the bike and I pulled over. And then, of course, the trouble is when you're exercising, you know, some of the boys and girls who go down the gym know that once you've interrupted what you're doing, that's it. You know, you kind of lose the flow. So probably not a good idea to take my blooming phone out when I'm on the cycle. Mind you, if something happens, you know, could need something like that, I'll put it in the back bag or something. And my mate rang, and we had this little conversation, about 15, it was a long conversation, 15 minutes. And I said, what's the time now then? He said, it's 1 o'clock. I said, is it really? And I'd been already cycling for about 45 minutes, you see. So for every 15 minutes that you then cycle, it's another 15 minutes back. And I thought, well, that's 1 o'clock. I hadn't had my lunch, although I did have a couple of bags of cheese and onion crisps. I haven't got any crisps left. Here's the good news. Those of you on diets, I have left no crisps, no bread, no biscuits, and no... What's the other thing? Bread, biscuits, crisps. There's something else. Apple pies. I've got none of those things left. I had my last 3 chocolate biscuits today. I haven't got any left. So I need to come off those. It is making me pile the weight on those things. And I'm not particularly eating too many of them. Not really. No more than 6 biscuits a day. I don't think that's excessive. Do you? 6? Well, maybe 8. No more than 8. Absolutely. No lie, not lying to you. No more than 8 biscuits a day. You know, sort of 2 here, 3 there, and 3 there. You know, for pudding sort of thing. But if I can not buy those now, then I'll be on the road to recovery from my biscuit addiction. Is there people that I can see for that? Is there, like, you know, one of those head doctors that you can talk to about that? You know, like you got the people with the drugs addictions and alcoholism and everything like that. Oh, it's taking the mick out of people who've got alcohol problems. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Oh, they look for something wrong all the time. The left wing are out in force tonight. I can tell that on here. Flying your little red flags everywhere, dear God's sake. Mick wants to win the Manilow calendar. I'm afraid that's not available as a prize, Mick. However, if you're really nice to me, I'll have a word with Wendy to see if I can get you one for next Christmas. All right? Thank you, Dave. I'm glad you enjoyed the bingo this evening. How are you after your fall the other week? Well, not too bad, actually. Yeah, that's recovered. It wasn't so bad because I did it this week. I did it again this week. And what happens is I go out into the garden. It's a step down. And I don't know how I'm doing it, but my foot seems to twist round and I'm over. And it's a enough hurt, or the foot comes up like that. Nasty. Dave wants the baked beans. I've already had 2 of those catering packs of baked beans. That 5 arrived a couple of weeks ago. I'm down to 3. I'm starving here. I'm practically starving. It's awful. Thank you very much. There's Guy. Yeah, John. I think is he going to cycle to Bracknell? Is he going to cycle to Bracknell? Anyway, so I got so far, and thank you, Virginia. Lots of people wishing you congratulations. I like that. People aren't necessarily... Oh, look, Shania is so unhappy she hasn't won it yet. Shania, I hope you love. You never know. Well, you never know. Maybe if this raffle thing, if the Super Chat raffle goes all right, I might put one in the Super Chat and see how that goes. But this week it's a fridge magnet. That's the Super Chat raffle on Friday. Okay, for every £1 Super Chat you send, I will give you a raffle ticket. £2, 2 raffle tickets. £3, 3 raffle tickets for Super Chats. But you can't actually buy the raffle tickets. That's how it works. All right, my darlings. Where were we going with that? Yes. So it was 1 o'clock, and I thought, well, if I go back now, it'll be 1:45 before I get in. Oh, time for lunch, a late lunch. So I turned around and cycled back. Some people, I don't know what was wrong with some people. There was a bloke with his 2 children, and they were on the pavement. And the pavement is a cycle pavement. You know, it's shared. Its signs are up there, cycle pavement. Anyway, so I looked up ahead, and this bloke's about to cross the road with his 2 little children. Right? And I saw them. Okay. So as I got closer, I just turned my handle and I banged down onto the road because there was nothing coming. And then he shouted obscenities at me. For what reason? You know, I got out of the way for you. And there's some really thick people around, aren't there? I don't know what's wrong with people. Called me a name, shouted out some sort of name. Of course, I'm on a bike, you know, just put my finger up like that and cycled off there. Then he called me another name. In front of his children. That's what sort of people that are around here, dear. Not in the area that I live, of course. Very posh here, darling. Posh. Posh. Plants everywhere. Planted by me. Rhododendrons. Daffodils, they're all gone now. Snowdrops, they're all gone. I've got an azalea coming out at the moment, Rachel. Anyone who's in gardening, beautiful pink azalea, just popping its head out outside. Oh, it looks beautiful, dear. Beautiful, love. Oh, lilies, the lilies, dear. You wait till those lilies come out. Oh, my God. Yes, no more phone-in show on Thursday night. I was very unhappy with the phone-in show. There was something missing from the phone-in show. I found that you do all this work, you know, with subjects to talk about, and then people would ring in and just randomly talk. And I go, well, this isn't really doing it for me, so we're knocked the phone-in show on the head. That doesn't mean it won't come back. It might come back at some point. I don't know yet. But I just wasn't feeling it at all. You know, if it's not a job and you're not feeling it, you shouldn't be doing it, you know. I suppose people change hobbies over the years as well, don't they? Have you ever changed a hobby? Anyone? You know, maybe for years and years you did stamp collecting, or, I don't know, collected football programmes. I know some of the boys do that. Or some of your beautiful ladies probably collect football programmes. I know a lot of the ladies are into football, aren't you? Yeah, it's not my sort of thing. But perhaps, have you had a hobby for years and years and you thought, I don't want to do this anymore? Did you? Did you? Did you do something different? I'll be interested to hear that on there. Yvonne wants to win the clock. Yes. I'm afraid no one's dropped off the system tonight, Yvonne, so I still can't add you back onto it. Someone has to drop off the system now for you to be able to join. And Matthew as well, and Adrian as well. You came off the system last week because you won and didn't claim. You could have had a clock, Adrian. Wow. Yeah, I mean, you would have won a clock or a T-shirt or something like that. You won the big game, Adrian, but you weren't there. It's a shame. I don't take pleasure in saying someone has won something and didn't win it because they weren't there. That gives me no pleasure at all to say that. Fran bought apple pies loaded with sugar. That's most of the weight then. Biscuits, tut. Can you have one a day? Or pink and whites? What are pink and whites? What are pink and whites? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Rachel used to collect coach-built prams but had to sell up due to the house move. I should imagine they took up an awful lot of space, didn't they, Rachel? What an unusual thing, but an interesting thing to collect. That's fascinating. That's absolutely fascinating. There's nothing I really collect, to be honest. I've got quite a lot of radio jingles. I like radio jingles. It's all very sad, isn't it, really? And ITV ident music. Do you know the ITV idents? You remember those, don't you? Let me play you one. I must play you one now that I've mentioned. What shall we have? Shall we have Yorkshire? We'll have the Yorkshire. Here it is. Here's the Yorkshire one. One moment, please. Yorkshire one. How sad is that? I sit here and listen. I bring them up on YouTube. Oh, God. I love it. I bet you won't get this one. What's this one, gang? No one is going to get this one. No one will get this. What's this one? Any idea what that is? Come on, gang. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Can anyone get that one? Mick, cyclists are the bane of my life. Had one the other day riding in the middle of the road. Yeah, they're idiots, most of them. They are absolute idiots, Mick. I stick to the rules. Oh, yes, dear. Oh, yes. I will always stop at lights and give way to people and this, that and the other. But I completely understand where you're coming from. You want to go round the old street roundabout in London. My God. They want to die. They absolutely want to die, those cyclists. Alrighty. Let's do tomorrow's raffle tickets. Well, we've got a raffle tomorrow morning. The prize is a fridge magnet. You do not need to pay. This is our weekly free raffle. Okay? That's not going anywhere. Don't worry about that. If you want a raffle ticket for tomorrow's raffle, please speak now. Oh, gorgeous creatures. Oh, gorgeous ones. And how did we get one with John? John. Thank you, John. I've got your postal address there. That's excellent. That's excellent there. Right, 602 is the first number coming out there. Who's going to have that? 602. Thanks for playing tonight. Another bingo chat for you, game for you. 3 games for you next Sunday night. Old guy keeps going on. He wants another night of bingo, but one's enough, darling. One's enough. David Fryer, thank you. 602, David. Rachel, 603. Fran, 604. Peter Wright, 605. Please only ask once, my darling. When I've got what I think is the bottom of the list, I'll ask if I've missed anyone out, okay? Tony King, 606. Sprinter Van, 607. Have you got your other one yet, Sprinter Van? The other one that was sent out to you. Paulie H, 608. Diane Jeb, 609. I think it was you, was it? Who won last week? Or was it the week before? I don't know. Diane Jeb, 609. 610 for Amelia Dodd. Actually, Mick, I don't find Marble Arches too bad with cyclists, to be honest. It's that old street roundabout. That is the worst one. Dreadful people, dreadful. And they're all little fat things with the tight leggings on. What do they look like in that lycra? God's sake, man, they look dreadful in that, dear. Not the sort of thing I or you would wear. Why are they wearing it, you know? Amelia, there we are. Mandy Davenport, 611. Michael Lawrence, 612. Colin Kay, 613 for Colin. Adam, 614. Yvonne used to collect dolls with names. How lovely. How lovely. Mick Davenport, 615. Sean Pius, 616. Jason Hughes, 617. Terry collects TV themes and full packages. Hang on a minute. Full. Oh, hang on. It's jumped forward now. Full packages. Very sad. Like you, Chris, I have a few radio jingles too. Oh, I love radio jingles, Terry. I love it. I sit here and listen to them. Is that awful? That's just madness. Peter Paliwoda. 618 for you, Peter. Lee Toby, 619. Yvonne Lemon, 620. T-Rex, 621. Mark Bowles, 622. Andy, 623. Lee Bigham, 624. Ludo, 625. Ludo. Cara. All right, Cara, 626. Rachel collects Charlie Bears. I don't know what they are, Charlie Bears. Is that sort of some children's series or a cartoon character? Don't know. Dave Holland, 627. Dom, 628. Fran Green, pinks and whites are mallows in between two wafer biscuits. Oh, I know those. Very nice indeed. Are they diet food? I didn't know that. Didn't know what that is. You don't wear Speedos then, Chris. You must be joking, Mick. Do I look like I've got the body for Speedos? I bet you wear them, don't you? You're the sort of bloke that puts them on and looks at himself in a mirror and thinks it looks good. I know that. I think I've done everyone's raffle ticket. If you've emailed in, I'll reply to your email with your raffle ticket number. If I've missed anyone out, please speak now, my darlings. All right. This is for our free raffle on tomorrow morning. Actually, that'll be somewhere between 9 and 10 o'clock. That will be starting the show. The raffle will be within that show. Meanwhile, while you're seeing if I've missed you out at all, let's just do today's birthdays. Happy birthday, of course, to great niece Olivia today, who is 5 years old. Happy birthday to Olivia. Mwah! From Uncle Chris. Hello, happy birthday today, 21 years old, to Saeed Wazir. Happy birthday, Saeed. 21 years old today. Happy birthday, sir. Kathy Franks today is 78 years old. Kathy Franks, gosh. I remember sitting in your house in Roehampton when I was like 16 years old. Gosh, happy birthday to you, Catherine. And Michael Henricks today, wonderful photo of you there, Michael, is 35 years old today. Happy birthday, everyone. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Twice, coronavirus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Are people still getting sort of birthday cakes and that for their birthdays, or has that sort of disappeared, I wonder? You know. Thank you, Carla. Ticket number 629 for the lovely Carla Nash, queen of all pubs. All right, Carla Nash. There you go. 629 for you, darling. Now, remember, gang, make sure you've written your numbers down, because when we do the raffle from tomorrow, I'm not telling you who's won it. You must claim it with the numbers that I have given you tonight, okay? That's how it is now. You get a number, for every single show that you're watching. Just ask, give you the ticket. But I'll be pulling the number tomorrow, so it might be whatever, I don't know, 443. Ticket number 443 is a winner. Then it goes there and waits for you to claim it. Okay? Not going to tell you who won. When someone claims it, I'll let you know. Not like that. For the Super Chat raffle, I will read the number and the winner. All right? Okie doke. Have I missed anyone else out? Let's have a quick look there. No. Oh, Rachel. Also, die-cast cars. Oh, wow. Blooming lovely. Little cars. Like I had a big box of cars. Great big box of old cars from when I was a little boy. And funnily enough, I gave them all to my son when he was little. Years ago. I wonder if he's still got them or not. Maybe he handed them down to his little girl. I don't know. Anyway, gang, that's it for the show today. Thanks very much for joining us. I'll see you again tomorrow morning, somewhere between 9 and 10 o'clock. Enjoy your Sunday evening. Cheerio now.